Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video I'm going to be showing you my back to school supplies, my back to school haul. I just want to put in a disclaimer that this is all supplies that I already have had. I have a 6 cubicle furniture thing, and at the bottom I have a bunch of school supplies. I have a bunch of notebooks. Now keep in mind, these are all notebooks I've had for years that have been untouched, unused. I have a bunch of pencils that I bought in the past and I didn't use all of them. So all these school supplies are just school supplies that I already have had. I didn't go out of my way to go and buy new school supplies, because why would I go and buy new stuff when I already have stuff so I can just reuse them or use them again? So that's just my little disclaimer. This is not a fancy back to school haul. This is more of a realistic back to school haul for those who don't go out of their way every year to go buy new school supplies. I don't have a problem with it. I'm very grateful that I had all these leftovers so I don't have to go and spend money. But yeah, that's just a little quick disclaimer. I'm gonna show you my backpack. I got this backpack last year. It's a Herschel backpack. I like it. It's just a gray one, a gray Herschel one. I have some stuff on here, like these flowers, this shoe, this minivan shoe, and then this hot dog Lego man. This is my keychain. And then on this side, I literally just have this Squishmallow. But this is just a little chicken. This is my backpack. This is what it looks on the inside. It has a pocket in the back. And it has a lot of space in it, to be honest. I'm just gonna go in and show you all the little bags I have. This one is, what do they call it? A self-care bag or something. But basically, I have a pink Warm and Cozy body mist that I carry in this bag. So I have tampons in here. These are all the lip products I have. I have 3 chapsticks. These are my chapsticks that I have. Just these 3. And then I have this lipstick. It is from Estee Lauder and it's 111 Tiger Eye. Just looks like this. This is a really pretty color. And then I have this hand lotion and then this antibacterial hand spray. They just look like this. These two actually work really good. A new addition that I'm going to be adding into this bag is toothpicks. I love toothpicks. I love having toothpicks. I use them all the time. And it's just this little cute case. So these all just go in this bag. I think I received this bag from a friend for my birthday or a graduation gift. I don't know. But I've had it for a long time. So I literally just put everything in here. And I keep this bag open and literally I just shove it in this pocket up front. It literally fits perfectly. Also, I'm going to community college. This is for the people who are going into community college and think it's a bad thing. It really isn't. It is way cheaper, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. It's way cheaper than going to a university straight out of high school. I go to Alamo colleges. I'm not going to tell you which specific college I go to, but I go to Alamo colleges, and basically it's the community colleges here in San Antonio, Texas. There's 4 of them, I believe. And basically when I graduated, I was an Alamo Promise student, because when I was in high school I did 2 years of the Alamo Promise colleges thing or whatever the fuck it was called. So when I went into my first year of community college, I was an Alamo Promise student, so it helped me out a bunch. I'm coming up on my 3rd year of going to community college. Now, I know they promote it as a 2-year, which it is a 2-year college, but I just didn't take any summer classes, because in those 2 years, you're supposed to do fall, spring, and summer. You're supposed to do all 3 of those. So I didn't take any summer classes. I really didn't take that many classes my first year of community college. My 2nd year I did get most of it done, and then my 3rd year I should be done. So don't feel discouraged and don't feel in a rush to finish community college in those 2 years, definitely take your time, work at your own pace, but also take classes that you know you will pass and that you know that you'll benefit from, and then it'll help you transfer onto your university. Basically, all I'm trying to say is don't feel discouraged if it's taking longer than you expect, because I don't feel embarrassed. I've had people tell me in the past, like, oh, you're going to community college, you should already be done. No girl, I worked at my own pace. I dropped out of a lot of classes that I felt like weren't gonna benefit me in the long term, in the long run, I don't know. But yeah, so don't feel discouraged if it's taking you longer than expected. You're still going to school, so be proud of that. The next bag I have is my pencil pouch bag. I got this last year again. It's from Shein. It's just this Hello Kitty bag. She clearly is dirty. She has pencil stains on her. No, she has pen stains on her. The bottom is stained too. This is all the new stuff I'm adding, okay? Literally 2 mechanical pencils. You don't really need a lot of stuff. These, I have a whole bunch of these Papermate markers, so I'm just taking these 4 with me. This Sharpie highlighter and this mechanical pencil. This is just a bunch of pens and highlighters and pencils. I don't know where my favorite pen is at. I actually might cry. So this is the pen I use literally all the time. It's my favorite. It's my pride and joy. My favorite pens ever. It's the Pilot pens, the Precise Rolling Ball Fine Tip pens. It looks like this. Literally, these pens write and work so good, and I only have 1 of them, and I need to use it wisely. Basically, when I'm taking notes, all I really use is pen. I use pencils sometimes, mainly for math homework, but when I'm taking like notes off of PowerPoints or just taking down notes when the professor is doing lecture, I use pen. So it's just a personal preference of mine to use pen. These are the Papermate Inkjoy Gel 0.7 ones. They don't really work that well. You have to constantly like rub it to get ink out of it. You have to like lick it like to get ink out of it. They're just different colors. I have the pink one in my little holder over there. These ones work really good, so I'm gonna take these. For my notes, I like to do notes in color. It helps me memorize things and learn better. So I have highlighters with me to highlight my notes. What I do is I like to tab my notes. I find it really helpful, especially if you're doing different chapters, which I'm pretty sure you will be doing. So always have these little tab thingies. And then whiteout. You are going to need whiteout, I'm telling you. Especially if your professor talks fast and you accidentally write something down wrong. Whiteout is your best friend during lecture. So literally that's all I'm putting in my pencil pouch. Obviously, you're gonna need a computer at community college. They give you the option to rent out a computer for the semester. But basically a computer and iPad. I took my iPad my first year of college because I wanted to be cool and fit in and do cute notes on GoodNotes. Personally, note-taking on an iPad did not work out for me. If it's your preference, that is totally okay, but it just didn't work out for me at all. I gave up, and then all the notes I had taken on my iPad, I switched over to an actual journal. I like the feeling of writing it down on paper. It just helps me learn better. Some professors do let you use your notes on the midterms and the final exams, but they have to be handwritten, and if you take all those notes from your iPad and print them out, they won't allow that. You have to actually physically write down handwritten notes. That's what I did for English, and I believe it was biology, handwritten notes only. So definitely be sure to keep that in mind if you are taking notes on your iPad. But I just have my computer. This is the most important thing to have, especially if you're using Canvas, if you're doing assignments that you have to turn in online. And as for me, I'm taking 2 online classes. I'm taking pre-calculus online and I'm taking federal government online. So this is definitely what I'm going to need. Let me check my schedule. Taking earth sciences, pre-calculus, intro to engineering, general psychology, and federal government. So I'm taking 5 classes. These are 3 notebooks. These ones are really old. I literally just found them. These are all college ruled notebooks. I love college ruled If you're still using wide ruled, you really do need to grow up. Wide ruled is literally what we used in freaking elementary. Once you get to middle school or high school, you need to switch to college ruled. So I just have this really cute one. I didn't even know I had this in my cubicle, but I was like, oh, I'm taking this one. So I'm taking this one. I'm taking this other cute one. This is how you know it's old, because 5 Star, I don't even think 5 Star still sells these, but it has this like plastic thing on it, but it looks like this. And then I'm just taking this regular pink one. Like I said, I have 5 classes, but 2 of them are online. I have a thing with grid paper. I love grid paper, especially for math classes. I used a grid paper journal last semester when I was taking college algebra pre-calc track, and it worked out really good. So my niece actually gave me this grid paper journal, and it's definitely gonna come in handy for pre-calc, especially since I'm taking it online. Pray for me, y'all. And then for federal government, I need to find another journal I'm gonna take. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using this one for federal government, but it's just a plain red 5 Star notebook. That's basically all the supplies that I will be taking with me. So I have this graphing calculator. It's the TI Inspire CX graphing calculator. This is very old and it still works really good. My schedule is Monday through Thursday, 9:30 in the morning. Mondays and Wednesdays I only have 1 class, so it ends at 10:45. Tuesdays and Thursdays I have 2 classes, so that ends at 12:15. I recommend, and I know y'all have already, if you are going to college, you have already picked your classes out. Me personally, when I first went into college, I made the grave mistake. I don't know if that's how you say it. I made a mistake of taking a 8 a.m. class. Now, if you know, you know. 8 a.m. high school and 8 a.m. college are 2 separate things. I literally had to force myself to wake up at 8 a.m. because you are paying for your own college. If you miss classes, it will affect you drastically. It will hold you back and you will need to retake the class. And the class I had taken was English. So I definitely ended up retaking that class. So all my classes start at 9:30, which is a perfect time for me. My school is literally only 10-15 minutes away from me, so it's really up the street for me. So my classes start at 9:30 and I love having them end before 1 o'clock. It's just what works perfectly for me. Yeah, I'm taking 3 classes in person, 2 online, and make use of your library for sure. I physically cannot do homework in my room, even though I have a desktop and I have a whole desk and all my supplies are in here. I mainly use the school library to get work done. I use the study rooms to get work done, or I sit in my dining room to get homework done, because I know the second I sit in my bed and I do homework, I will get distracted, especially with my room. I will get distracted. So definitely figure out what works for you, especially when studying, especially when doing homework, taking notes. If you feel you work best in your room, then do that. Like I said, me personally, I cannot do that because I won't focus. I will get distracted easily. So definitely make use of your school library. Now we're going to pack my backpack, okay? I always make sure my computer is charged. I always make sure my phone's charged, and I always make sure to bring headphones with me. My computer goes in this back pocket. Like I said, I'm only taking 3 classes in person. On those days, I will take which respective notebook that I will be using for that class to school. What's my class on Monday? Earth Sciences. Oh my gosh, perfect notebook. So this is the notebook I will be taking on Monday for my Earth Science class. It has a plant on it for pre-calc. My pre-calc class starts the 25th, like all my other classes start. They all start on the 25th. So all of them start on the 25th except my federal government. That one is an 8-week class, so it's very fast-paced. I recommend taking some 8-week classes. They are pretty fast-paced. Most of them are online. You can take some in person, but it's a quick and easy way to get your credits up, especially if you are a quick and fast learner. I took 2 8-week classes last semester and I passed them, so it definitely helped my GPA go up and helped me get my credits done. I'm going to add my pencil pouch in here, my calculator with its charger, because this is the only charger I really do bring, especially since I can plug it into my computer. But yeah, that's all I'm bringing. I don't start my federal government until October, so I can focus on these ones. October is going to come quick though because it's already almost September. I sadly do have school on my birthday. Like every year, I had school on my birthday last year. Insert clip of me going to school on my birthday. I didn't actually record me going to school on my birthday, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I will be filming A Week in My Life college edition first week back to school, so definitely stay tuned for that. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video of what's in my backpack and my school supplies haul. I did not do any back to school clothes shopping. I'm literally just reusing all the clothes I do have. So if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn the post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload. I do upload my videos Tuesdays and Fridays. And with that being said, peace out, little homies. Stay safe out there. Pew!